Fam, what's going on with y'all, baby? It's Petty G with SSK Kennels, fam. I want to say thank y'all, fam, all of y'all, for watching, for supporting, for subscribing, for liking, and for joining the family, y'all. When I tell y'all that this right here, this community right here, real family, I mean it. I mean it, fam. This a real family right here, fam. Y'all be hitting me, checking on me outside of the dogs. So I appreciate y'all, fam. Somebody be sending me prayers every morning. Somebody called and prayed with me the other day, fam. I just want to say thank y'all, man, because I love y'all support. I really appreciate all y'all, fam, for real. And I'm gonna do something back for y'all, I promise. I'm working on something, just give me some time. I'm finna try to find a way to show my gratitude back to y'all, so thank y'all. But, fam, I wanted to come on here and talk to y'all and show y'all my girl, Jamaica, fam. Jamaica looks so good, it don't make no sense, fam. This girl is growing tremendously, fam. She is from Miss Panther and Bitcoin. I'm also finna keep her brother as well, which is Flash, right? Fam, I'm excited about Jamaica, fam. And I want to say, for those of y'all, somebody else locked in on Dubai. I think my man name was Jared. Somebody else locked in on Dubai litter yesterday. Jamaica, right? Her granddaddy, which is Goo, is Dubai daddy. So you see how it stemmed off of Goo. And then over time, fam, you take your time and you add things with it to pull out more of what you like, whether it's structure, whether it's color, whether it's temperament, whether it's behavior, whether it's rear or the front feet. Jamaica is super clean, fam. She got a good rear. Her and her brother Flash, great rear, great front feet. But over time, you had to clean certain things up. A lot of people, fam, y'all expect to get a dog and it just be perfect. Now, granted, that's the goal for me. I'm trying to make sure I'm able to give y'all, well, no dog is perfect, but I'm trying to give y'all as close to perfect dogs as I can. But you have to truly believe that, hey, where I'm going, there's the destination. You have to be able to point out that destination and say, hey, this is my goal to where I'm trying to get. So I'm here, I'm trying to get here. Once you know where you're trying to go, fam, now you have to put a plan in place. How am I going to get there? Okay, I'm going to get this dog. I'm going to get this dog. I'm going to breed these two dogs because why? Answer that question for yourself. Why am I breeding this dog to that dog? What is my purpose here? Once you find that purpose, okay, boom. That's one step closer to where you're trying to go. You might, and by having a plan, fam, you might get there faster than where you wanted to. So check this out, right? Let me show y'all how long I've been working on a dog like Jamaica. So I had Holly. That's the dog I started my yard with. Holly had Jumbo. And then her second litter, she had Kinky, right? As some of y'all know, so I got Holly. Holly produced Jumbo, then Jumbo produced Journey. That's my girl Journey, right? So 3 generations. Now look on the other side. Holly, her second litter, she had Kinky. I kept Kinky. Kinky had, okay, Holly had Kinky. Kinky had Cookie. Cookie had Bitcoin, and now Bitcoin just had Jamaica. That's 5, fam. 5 generations right there. I'm creating something here. There's a purpose and there's a destination and where I'm trying to go with these dogs, fam. And you have to have a destination. You have to have a plan. You have to say, hey, where am I trying to do? For me, y'all, it's been my plan. I'm trying to produce all-around dogs. A dog with great temperament, great structure, great color, and a dog that can serve multiple areas, whether you want a working dog, whether you want a show dog, whether you want a house dog. I want to make sure this dog can fit into your home and be what it is that you need that dog to be. Now, granted, like with anything else, you have to put in the work to get the dog where you want it to be. But the dog has all the attributes You just got to go in and pull them out. It's just like your child. Your child have all the attributes. You just have to water that child and pull out those attributes and strengthen those attributes that the child possess. Same thing that the dog possess. A lot of people think I'm going to get a dog and that's the end of it. No, fam, you got to do your part. Now, granted, if you just want a house dog, your part would be house train. Hey, I got to teach my dog how to go outside, or let me know I need to go outside to use the bathroom. That's work on your part, fam. I want my dog to know to notify me when somebody's at the door, to bark or whatever it is. That's work on your part, fam. You got to do that. Whether you do it yourself, you get outside help by hiring a professional trainer. These are things that you have to do. So it takes work again, fam. You must be willing to put in the work. I was willing to put in the work. That's how I went from Holly to Kinky to Cookie to Bitcoin to now Jamaica. Not only that, I went from Holly, Kinky, Cookie, Bitcoin, which in Alizé, which are sisters, Hondo, China, all of those are sisters and brothers, fam. And then now Justin got offspring from his Hondo boy, so he also working on 5 generations over there as well. Again, fam, where are you trying to go? What's the purpose? What's the mission? What's the end goal? Once you can answer that question, fam, the rest of it, it's not easy, but it'll go much more smoother. Because you know, hey, this ain't the end goal for me. Yeah, things ain't perfect here, but that's fine. I know I'm working on cleaning that up. That's why I started where I started. And a lot of people think I'm going to get this perfect dog. And this perfect dog, or close to perfect, is going to have a litter full of perfect puppies. It don't work like that, fam. Let's say you might have a dog that's really nice, and then you breed her. She might turn around and have 10 puppies, and let's say out of the 10, maybe 6 of them are what it is that the mom is or better. Maybe 4 of them. Maybe 2 of them. Maybe none of them. Then you go back to the drawing board, fam, and you say, hey, this is something that I really dislike, though, and I'm going to share this with y'all. And we talked about this on the channel before, but this is a while back. I do not like, fam, this is something that really gets under my skin. Somebody get a really nice dog, whether it's a male or a female, and then they go breed it to a dog that is like, they get a 10 and then they go breed to a 2. It's like, bro, what are you thinking? Oh, no, I'm trying to get that dog head size. Yeah, you want that dog head, but look at that dog feet. Look at that dog back. Look at that dog. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot more flaws on this dog than that will override this dog having a big head. Take your time and go look for a dog that has a good rear, good feet, good back, and a big head, because they out here. You just got to be willing to find it. And not only find it, but willing to pay or work out some type of deal with that person if that person is open to working out a deal, and get that dog and breed to that dog. Don't go from a 10 and breed to a 3 or a 4 or even a 5. Hell, a 6. If you can, you got a 10, fam, you want to breed to another 10, a 9, or 8. Don't go under an 8. Now, the next tricky part is, what is an 8, 9, or a 10 to you? Because an 8, 9, or a 10 to me might be completely different to you, because it's all about a matter of perspective. But what don't change is the front feet. Bad feet is bad feet. I don't care who see it or how you see it. A bad rear is a bad rear. Granted, do I have every dog on my yard with great front feet? No. Do I have every dog on my dog with a great rear? No. But fam, you have to work on cleaning some of these things. Like Jumbo. Jumbo does not have the best rear. So I made sure I bred him to a dog that have a really good rear. Because guess what? I love a whole bunch of Jumbo attributes. So I said, hey, I need to make sure I breed him to a dog with a really good rear that also possess all of the other characteristics that Jumbo had. And Nova was it. Also, Gigi was it. But Gigi passed away. And from there, I kept Journey. And now I'm finna add on to Journey to make her offspring much better than her and her dad. It's a process, fam. You got to be willing to put in the work to get there. And like I said, Jamaica, fam, is now like the start of something new for me because I can go in so many different directions with Jamaica because she's short, but she also thick. She healthy. She got a great structure. Do I want to go bigger? Do I want to stay at her size? I won't go smaller, but I could go bigger. How big do I want to go? If I want to go super big, I won't go Jamaica to Pac or Jamaica to Ghoulie. I would try to find something that's a little bit bigger than her, but also has big dogs behind it. Breed her to that, keep her offspring. Now from there, I can go bigger because Jamaica is really small. I don't want to take her to a really big dog. That's how you have dogs with high rears, bad feet, bad rears, because there's such a difference between the mom and the dad. You want to keep it as equal as you can and gradually work your way up to get the size that you want. Don't go from a pocket to an XL. Do not do that, fam. Well, I ain't going to say don't do that. I take that back. You can do what you want to do, but I'm not doing that. If I got this really nice pocket female and I say, hey, I love everything about her, I would love to add some XL to her. I would breed her to a really bad ASS standard. From there, I would take my time, let the puppies develop a little bit, pick my keeper. I would keep a female, maybe a male too. Then I would I would see how that dog grow. I'm not just finna say, oh, I'm 100% breeding this dog to an XL. No, I need to see how this dog grow, how it develop. I need this dog to be standard or close to standard. I need to see the other attributes. Does it have a lot of the mom attributes? Because that's what I'm working on pulling out. And then if it does, okay, hey, now I can breed this to an XL. Or I might say, hey, I'm going to run this back to another big standard. And then that offspring I'll breed to an XL. A lot of y'all just want to try to skip and go from A to Z. When sometimes you might have to do the whole alphabet sequence. So don't be a fool, fam. Know what you're doing. Study. Pay for some consultation. Look for a mentor. Do as much homework as you can. Watch my videos. Watch other people's videos so you can get a broader perspective of how the game go, or what it is that you like, what it is that you don't like. Because it might be some things that I do that you don't like. It might be some things that another kennel do that you really love. So you can say, hey, I like this, I like that. I think I want to, you get what I'm saying? That's where a mentor come in and say, hey, fun, I really like this and I really like that. Do you think this would be a good match? Be careful who you get as a mentor, because as my daughter told me, fam, my daughter was in elementary school and she said this, Daddy, life is not that hard. Nothing is really hard. It's all about, do you have the right teacher? I was like, my daughter just said this. She was in a fourth or fifth grade when she said this to me. I'm like, Jesus. So again, get the right teacher, fam, so you can start off on the right track. Fam, I love y'all. Let me know what y'all think of Jamaica. Remember, y'all, we got Dubai, we got Pac litter coming, we got Cali and Hustle litter coming. Fam, I love y'all, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, baby. Ah!